to the Last But Not Least podcast.
What up,
boy,
what
Mr.
up?
Episode. Who we got over here?
Oh, it's
She don't even know who she is no more. God.
I thought we were going in order. Thought we were going to do KG first. It's Chani.
Oh, you could probably. I can hear all that.
It's your boy KG.
JD.
Y'all gonna keep staying with these fake names. We actually gonna tell y'all our real name.
I'm not telling nobody my real name.
Okay, so we stay with fake
business.
names. I tried. We had somebody ask about that.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, no, ain't nobody asking no shit. That's part of the problem. Subscribe to the goddamn podcast. We tired of telling y'all we want comments. We want everything good, bad, and different. We want it in the comments. So please share, subscribe, all that good shit. So you were saying Keke Palmer.
There's been a lot of controversy about Keke Palmer being in Vegas.
For show.
I'm listening.
Excuse me.
Whatever. Being in Vegas at the USHER show and the dress in question, and also her behavior at the concert and the father of her child's response to her being in Vegas in the dress with USHER. And
the dress or the bathing suit?
It was not a bathing suit.
It wasn't a bathing
dress.
It was a dress.
That shit look like a bathing suit to me.
Looked like a dress to me.
Part of it was a bathing suit.
It's a dress bathing suit? What are we talking about?
There's no such thing.
Right.
So it was a bathing suit with
It
like
was
a
a
sheer,
dress.
with like a sheer covering over it. It looked like.
That's a
She
dress.
looked good.
She looked very good.
Okay.
For a
lot of
woman that
females-
just had a baby a few months ago,
she got money. She had a tummy tuck.
She looked good
check
and
this
she's
out.
not married.
she exactly.
She ain't married.
Well, she should be married because she just had a baby.
She should be.
She don't gotta be.
Oh, my
She
God.
could be.
She ain't gotta be.
Like, you guys see where this conversation is going clearly.
She not married.
And she
She
dressed like a
looked
hoochie mama.
good.
She looked good.
Her baby is well taken care of and
Well.
provided for.
Right.
Okay.
Regardless.
So that's all that matters. So you
What
telling
else
me
matters?
that child should have to grow up and see his mama's ass cheeks all over the internet when he get older. Y'all okay with that?
It was a little cake.
Oh my
Okay.
God,
It was
that
the entire
much.
cake.
It was a little cake.
It was the entire cake.
It
What are
was
you
a
talking
little
about?
cake and a little
Exactly.
cleavage.
She
And
ain't got
y'all-
but a little cake.
Exactly. So what we tripping off
It
of,
ain't-
to
it
be
ain't-
honest?
Okay, let me pull this up. It ain't like
He
you talking
looked like
about.
basically him going to Twitter and saying, it's the dress, you're a mom. Like, what are you trying to say?
What does being a mom
Have to
mean?
do.
Or
Because
have to do with
you're supposed
how
to be
they
respectful.
Dress.
That's the dress.
like what does that have to do with
Now the
anything?
baby did.
Exactly.
She look good.
The baby did what it was supposed to do.
and she feeling herself right now, which is nothing wrong with that.
What do you
'Cause
mean? There's nothing wrong
There's
with
nothing
that.
wrong
There's
with her
nothing wrong
feeling
with
her
that.
new body right now. Right now,
She's
she has a
embracing
new
it. She
body.
could be
She's
somewhere in a
embracing
corner depressed.
her fully
Where?
formed woman body.
Exactly.
When?
Prior to Keke Palmer, she had a
She was very
very petite.
She didn't have like a big boobs or body or nothing like
so
that. She
big.
was just regular.
What's
She had a baby and she didn't feel all the
Look
way
at you.
out.
What's
Of course
wrong
she
with her
felt
being
it.
Look at that.
regular? Y'all
Hey.
implying
She's
that she
not
wasn't-
regular.
Well, you
Keke.
just said she had a regular body, so y'all implying that she wasn't on point because she was regular and wasn't.
She
filled
wasn't
out?
as filled out.
She wasn't filled
She
out.
wasn't as filled.
She
And
filled
then
out
on
now.
top of that, she was still being viewed as what? Aquila?
in the B.
And I'm telling
She
you,
was
I
still
spell for you, baby.
This nigga.
She
In
was
this
still
picture.
being seen as this little girl, and now she's being seen as this full
Grown
filled
woman.
out woman.
So she had
And
to
she
have a
feeling
baby.
good about herself.
She had to have a baby to accomplish this. Is what
You
y'all-
get when you some women have babies, their body changes and they
Some
become
on-
more
some
filled
on
out
stay
and some
slim,
things.
some on blow up.
Yeah, so her body
I don't like the
changed. and she
conversation
likes the
with
way
that.
it
No,
changed.
I'm
Okay.
just saying.
Okay, I think we're getting a little off track here. Okay, so the dress itself, you guys are perfectly fine with the dress.
I'm perfectly fine with the dress. I'm accepting and welcoming and embracing of the dress.
Would you wear it?
If my body looked like that,
No.
absolutely.
Would you wear it?
Absolutely.
Would you wear it today?
Not today.
Why not?
Because my body don't look like that. My body look like that. You couldn't stop me from man,
What's
please.
wrong with?
I don't understand why we have normalized whole culture.
It's not whole culture. I'm not
Showing
saying that
your
it's whole
ass.
culture. I'm not saying that I personally would wear it if I had her body or not. Personally, that's just not my style. It's not me. It's not my style. It's not my.
What is
Right,
it?
but
What is your
who's to
style?
say your
My
style
style-
wouldn't be a little bit more extreme? Like if we're going cleave, in my mind, I'm gonna wear something that's even more a little bit revealing.
Like Cleveland?
Cleavage.
Okay. Cleveland. I'm sorry.
I mean, my style is a little more. I mean, I like to show, but not show like everything. But I'm not saying that she was showing everything. No, but I'm just saying I wouldn't. That wouldn't be my style.
What I don't understand what.
But I don't think it's whole culture.
Why
It's
is it
not.
okay to
Doesn't
show
qualify.
your ass cheeks? Because that's what she's
You
showing.
act as though the way you're making this seem is that she went out there and was like just hot shorts on, cheeks out, and that's not what happened.
Is that not what
She had on a tasteful, sexy dress.
No, it's not. It's
Yes.
it's slut material.
It's not slut material.
Let's rip the
The only
Band-Aid
thing
off.
that was
Y'all
different was that her
conservative.
butt was out.
Her butt was all the way exposed.
She had a little cake out.
What more? She don't got none left. She showed us everything she has to offer.
No.
What more? She showed us everything but a butthole.
No.
Everything but the butthole.
No.
So
Now you're doing
let
too
me
much.
ask you.
Okay.
It's not true.
That is true.
What's the difference in her and Tiana Taylor? Tiana Taylor showed just about the same.
Bro,
But
what's
she's
the
a
difference
wife
between
and a
her
mother.
and Lizzo? Lizzo went to a basketball game.
I never agree with that either.
with butt cheeks out.
I don't agree with
All
that.
the
either.
way.
Now she had assless chaps, butt cheeks
I
out.
think Lizzo
Prince.
trying to make
I
a
don't
statement.
agree with that either. You said
That's-
nothing I agree with.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
But I think Lizzo was trying to make a statement.
but at the same time, it wasn't
went
was
to
like,
a-
oh, she was. That's a whole. That's a.
She went to
She
a
wasn't
family
being called that.
basketball game.
It was,
Did-
hey,
I
she
call
shouldn't
it.
be wearing that based off of her size. Not, she shouldn't be wearing that because it's not tasteful.
Yeah, they took it straight to the
But
size. Like
because Keke looked good, now
I
it's
don't
not
think
tasteful.
neither one of them. I just don't. Well, y'all remember when people used to say act ladylike? I don't believe that encompasses being a lady is by showing off your body for attention, because that's exactly what it is. She don't need the attention, and yet you see her flaunting around, talking to Usher, giving him the fuck me eyes. You know what I'm saying? After you just had a baby.
those were not fuck me eyes.
Yes, it was.
No,
But
it
at the end
wasn't.
of the day, we do have to look at the fact that she is a celebrity. She
Okay.
was out. Yes, she was out at Usher's concert. It's not like she took out her camera and was filming herself. Other people around her was filming her. And as soon as she danced with Usher. Usher came up to her and serenaded her and sung. Was she supposed to be like, nah, Usher?
I got
on this dress, and I'm not gonna stand up.
Oh, okay, so if Cardi B started twerking on your man, you okay because that's Cardi B.
Ain't nobody say all that.
Oh, but see,
Whoa. Okay, let's be real.
double standard.
It's not
No,
a double standard,
it's
but like
no.
my regular schmegular ass nigga is not finna get Cardi B.
That's the problem. You think he's regular smuggler.
He is uplifted. He boosted in real life.
So he's not regular.
But I know
regular
he not
smuggler.
finna get Cardi B.
How you know that?
He ain't got.
He got you.
Yeah, he did.
That's how you know
By
he ain't
the
getting Cardi B.
You said
Whatever. Jonathan, man,
he's the bro.
he is.
Oh,
He
man.
is.
I'm sorry. I tried
Wholeheartedly.
not to.
No,
tried.
you don't try. There's no effort.
No, there's not. I don't see no issue with. Okay, you go to a club or you go out somewhere, you meet a celebrity, and y'all dance, or that celebrity pull you up on stage. Like, you're not going home with the celebrity.
you not.
Why are you upset?
But you're representing your relationship.
Right. And your
Yes.
man at that.
Okay.
I know that we in a relationship. I know
Yeah.
that we together.
But these thousands of people watching you dance with this celebrity don't. Because you're dancing with a celebrity. You're
Okay, they
you're not
still
respect-
not going on with him. They
But you're not
going home with
respecting.
him.
You're not respecting your relationship.
So let me get this straight. Me, a high-profile woman.
High
And-
profile stretching it. Keke Palmer. Like, come on.
Keke Palmer is high profile.
High pro. A list, B list. What we talking?
We talking.
She's high profile.
She's probably B or C list.
Wow.
Oh.
Let's not do that.
Is that a
Let's
stretch?
not do that. It's a stretch.
Yeah,
You're
it's a
reaching.
Yeah.
What's the movie they did with Jordan Peele? That was a good movie to y'all.
It was.
No, it
it was.
wasn't. It was still a Jordan
It
Peele
was an
movie.
okay movie, but it put her in front of other audience.
mean, at the end of the day,
because they follow other audience follow Jordan Peele.
Okay, I got that. But if you had to have a A-list or B-list actresses, she is not on the A-list. There's not a movie that's gonna drop and you be like, oh, Keke Palmer, I gotta go see that. No, she's probably a B or C-list actress.
She's well on her way. And she's young.
She's been doing this for 20 years. You mean on her way?
She's well on her way. You have to transition from being a child actor to a teenage actor to an adult actor, and people actually taking you seriously.
Shia LaBeouf did it.
And where is Shia LaBeouf?
He went.
Where is Shia LaBeouf?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Where is Shia LaBeouf right now?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
but I mean, he was on a TV show back in the day, and then from
he
there,
was a child star.
Yeah, he did. He did like Titanic at like 16 or 17 or something like that.
Yeah, he was in like adult roles, playing adult roles as a
he was a teenager. He was a teenager in a
he did a lot of stuff. He did a whole bunch of stuff. I'm saying, I don't think transition is that hard. I think it's difficult to find your lane.
If it wasn't that hard, then you wouldn't have a lot of child stars that just fell off.
Well, a lot of
I feel at the end of the day, it's Keke Palmer. You know who Keke Palmer is.
Exactly.
Like, it's Keke.
Okay, give me one memorable line she had in the movie. Give me like a quotable.
A.
Shut the fuck up. This nigga started spelling.
She done been in a lot. She done been in a lot of stuff.
I'm not saying that, but
she's well on her way to becoming the next Angela Bassett.
Oh,
no, I wouldn't do that.
You ain't do that.
She may look similar to Angela, but
now she can play her bio, absolutely. Right. But we ain't gonna get rid of it. We ain't gonna give her all that.
That's the slapping.
I'm gonna say Keke Palmer is Keke Palmer. Like she's her. I'm not gonna say she's like the best actor out there or like she up there with, Angela or even
anybody.
Jada Pickett. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just say that she is her.
She's made for.
She has her own lane.
Right. Yeah, she has her own lane.
She's perfect for made for BET movie.
Wow.
No, I'm not gonna give that to her. She's better than that.
Don't do that.
She's better than that.
Play in BET movie.
No,
but
Lifetime.
No. She was. Yeah, she was in Lifetime. That's not BET.
Just
but still, I'm not gonna give her that. I'm gonna say she's better than a lot. I mean, at the end of the day, for our generation, she is someone.
Is she better than Jesse Smouillet's sister?
No, not Journey.
No, she a good actress.
Journey Smollett is very good.
Bomb actress.
I was really.
That's comparable though. Would you? They about the same age. They've been in doing it about the same amount of time.
But both of them, I can say both of them haven't gotten the same recognition.
Exactly. That's the sad part, because if you ever watched like Lovecraft Country, she was phenomenal.
Yeah, Lovecraft Country was pretty good.
Yeah.
Now let's say if she came out and she had on something like what Keke had on, would that have been?
I think it's just
nobody would have said anything. Nobody would have said a word.
I think they would have.
Nobody.
Say if she didn't have a kid.
Nobody would have said.
Didn't have a kid.
I don't think that's acceptable for anybody to be out here in these streets looking like that. To masquerade in a bathing suit and put something over top of it and say this is a dress. No, that's horseshit. That's what it is. I'm not saying it doesn't draw the attention of men. It accomplishes the goal that she wants to accomplish. But if you're talking about what I believe to be, and a lot of guys still believe to be ladylike, that is distasteful, because you're representing your man when you step outside the house. So if you look good, you represent your man. If you look raggedy, you represent your man. And if you look like a slut, people assume you single, even if we know you not single. So
you're single until you married.
She got a baby by this man. Now she's still single. And okay, so if that is the case, now her up here bumping grinding with Usher even means
she wasn't
more.
It's not like she laid on the floor and spread her legs and let the man get all up inside her. Like it wasn't what it was.
It was a dance.
She was checking for the dick print. She was checking for the dick print.
It was a dance.
Oh my goodness.
She was checking for the dick print.
Wasn't nobody looking for? Ain't nobody wanting Usher like that. Usher is not all that.
Well, just because there's a rumor about him having herpes don't mean nothing.
Exactly.
What you mean? What you mean it don't mean nothing?
It's not a rumor.
It's a rumor.
That means
it was a rumor that Bow Wow got raped by a limo driver. You believe it?
I ain't never heard that before.
You ain't never heard that before?
That is sad.
Yeah, I remember that was like the sixth grade.
I'm not sad. I'm just like, he's a small man.
That's That was
He
the
I
was,
woman.
wouldn't say
he was
it's not-
supposed to be a child when this happened.
Yeah. it was-
Supposedly.
Yeah.
No.
16 stitches.
That's
it's
even
not
worse.
real. It's not real. Like, don't believe the hype. It didn't happen.
Just
You
like
sure?
the plane,
What?
just like the jet.
Bow Wow challenge.
What Bow Wow challenge?
When he
No,
was
no,
sitting
he
in
went over-
he was on
he went
Southwest
over-
talking about I'm flying private. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's the sad part,
But,
because flying private, it don't cost that much.
It
I don't
don't.
know why he did that.
Oh,
No, he
you
was
guys
saying-
have
he
flown
was saying-
private before?
He was
No?
saying
No, but I
he
just know it
owned
don't
the
cost that
jet.
much.
I checked the prices.
How much does it cost?
He said he
Enlighten-
owned the jet.
Enlighten
That's
it.
what he was saying.
He said he owned it.
He took a
He was saying,
picture.
"This is my jet."
Right.
He shouldn't have did that.
He took a picture and said goals next to it. This nigga sitting on Southwest. Nigga on Southwest.
That's terrible.
But
Oh, God.
he's trying to uphold his image.
What image?
His image of
I
being
mean-
like, you have that fame for like a little while, and then you become a
You
I
know-
think
you
fame
know-
can
you know-
become
That
addictive.
fame.
Likes can become addictive.
True.
Social media in itself can become addictive.
That's true. But you know what? Sometimes I think about, how does a child star like Bow Wow go from being Bow Wow, Mr. 106 Park, and then have a persona like he's a thug or a gangster?
I never thought that.
You never believed
I'm not
it?
saying that you thought it, but that's what he puts out. Like, he has an anger issue. He's not to be tried, is what he tries to put out. But
So you didn't believe it, is what you're saying?
Yeah, that was
I
never
think that
believable.
I don't think it's like something that's not real. I think that you can grow up to feel, and people around you can make you feel like you this hard of a person. Like, oh, you throw a fit, and everybody is like, oh my God, how can I fix it? That's probably what you were.
But that don't
raised
make
as.
you a street dude, though.
That don't make you street,
That don't-
but that make you believe something that you're not.
It does. You might
When you
feed
get
into
in a
your
real
own
life
hype.
situation, then it's like, oh,
Yeah, but when you get around real men who have been through the struggle, it's not even, it don't even fade. Like Bow Wow in the hood wouldn't last because that kind of attitude, that outlandish, I'm gonna do, the loudest person usually gets checked first, right? So you thinking that you entitled, you're better. In the hood, you need to be able to blend in. If you can't blend in, you will stand out for the wrong reason. You know what I'm saying? And that little persona that he had, and I guess he had T.I. write a couple songs for him, and I guess him and Jermaine Dupri fell out, so he making songs about lollipops or whatever the fuck he was making songs about before. So I guess there had to be a pivot because you grew up, but I think there's something to be said about feeling the need to be a thug when you could have easily just been Will Smith.
Yourself. I mean, I think everybody has that moment. We're looking at switching from music to sports, the whole Ja Morant thing, him being a suburban child or adult and having this overwhelming need to be a part of, I guess, gang culture or to be involved in something that's street or considered to be urban with the whole gun thing. Like, you did the same offense and it was less than 60 days.
That guy's an idiot.
I'm a suburban dude.
But we also have to look at the fact that when we were growing up, what we saw on TV and what we saw and what we wanted to be, like, that's what we imitated.
I mean,
did you though?
I don't think I imitated Steve Irwin.
that's what you were looking
Of
at?
course you didn't imitate Steve.
That's what I watched. I watched
Family
Family Matters,
Matters,
Martin,
Cosby, yeah.
Fresh Prince, Cosby, 227.
Now Stefan. I want to be Stefan.
But there was also the music videos, when you got to high school and you wanted to do Lil Wayne. Who else was it?
There was T.I., there was Lil Wayne, there was...
How many guys in high school had the hat to the side, even though it's hot? We in Atlanta, it's hot.
Yeah.
You got a
Yeah.
scully and it's on the side.
Yeah.
How many guys imitated that?
Shirts that look like nightgowns.
Right. And how many
jabots.
white tees long look like dresses on dudes was walking around South Cobb? Like,
Well,
come on.
slap socks.
Dude, I never
Exactly.
got into the slouch.
Filas, forever
Slap.
I love Atlanta.
Jabos.
Jabos.
I had Jabos.
Hey, don't you guys
Race
disrespect.
car
Don't you
jacket.
disrespect Jabot, okay?
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, all these things.
I think it's pronounced Gerbo. It's not.
Whatever
I think
it
you say
is.
Jill, but it's like a French word.
Oh, okay.
Yerbo.
Whatever.
The Yerbo.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
You
okay. Well,
pronounce it
y'all
right.
wear the hell out of them pants.
Well, the thing is though, and you have to consider that we seen other guys get action with these clothes on. So that's why.
That doesn't immediately mean that it translates over to y'all.
It does though, because again, as a young man, you're trying to find your way, right? So most dudes by like 9th grade, right? They still doing what their mom and dad doing. You all know once you get from middle school to high school, you're pretty green in the 9th grade. By the time you hit 10th grade, maybe 11th grade, you cutting a fool. You know why? Because you either the oldest or the second oldest person in the school. You know what the system is. You know about little girls. You know what girls like. Generally, girls like what emulates money. So we act like we want to act like those people who perceive to have money. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think my reality was I knew y'all was broke.
We in school.
That wasn't your reality.
That was the reality.
In high school, you was thinking people was broke.
You don't work nowhere. All your stuff
Nigga,
come from the same place. All your stuff come from the same place my shit came from. Yours came from your mama and daddy. Mine came from my mama and daddy.
I had a job in school.
The D-Mall.
I think he had a job in school.
She was on Old National D-Mall. She told me about that. I said, what you know about the Old National D-Mall?
You bought Jordans, grills.
I had a grill. I had a couple grills.
Exactly.
I still got a grill.
They know you in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might bring it out one day.
I don't think girls in high school. I mean, I can't say for me, I wasn't thinking about like money, but I was thinking about like, I wasn't even thinking about the coolest guy in school.
Truth be told, I was thinking about getting rid of that V card. That's what I was thinking.
That's what a lot of guys were thinking about.
I was thinking about who finna take this V card.
Yeah, I was trying to give it away with a double coupon. Nobody out here like, I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's girls that
very predictable.
Well, I mean, again, the only way people create a formula on how to sleep with a woman is as if it works. You can't create a formula based on some shit that don't work. So the fact that niggas is out here doing things, right? Like the Netflix and chill before Netflix. The only reason why that exists is because somebody fucked a chick watching Netflix. Like if that was like a no-go, it wouldn't even be a saying. You know what I'm saying? So what we do is like trial and error. We pass secrets amongst ourselves and stuff like that. Like, oh, you let that nigga Terry bone. Like, let me get with Terry and figure out what he did to bone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. And some females were faster than others. Some of them dressed like sluts. And at the end of the day, we had to do trial and error and figure out which females were more likely to sleep with you. You know what I'm saying? And
you're saying based off of how a female is dressed, well, to let you know if she's down or not.
To a degree.
How?
Easy. Because again, when you talk about sexualizing yourself, right? If you sexualize yourself, I understand that giving attention to what you sexualize gives you merit, gives you endorphins, right? So if I over exaggerate how you look or your appearance, then obviously I'm giving you something you want because that's why you dress the way that you dress. If you dress regular and you don't get that response, and obviously you don't go out. How do you put it? So if you dress like, t-shirt, and just some pants on, and you don't get a lot of compliments, the next day you get all these compliments, and then you just smiling ear to ear, blushing and shit like that, and then now Tyrone got your ass going behind the bleachers. I know that you've thrived off of that kind of response from men. So I want to manufacture that response from you when I see you dressing a certain way, or maybe you not even dressing hot, and I just lie just to try to get you back in that mood that made you give Tyrone some ass. Like, that's all it is. So when females feel like they have to go out their way to show you a part of their body that you should already probably be looking at, it just tells me you're not secure about yourself.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think how a female dress does anything. Like most of the time, females are not dressing for a guy; they're dressing for the other girls.
I'm
dressing to get a compliment from that other chick.
I do.
I'm dressing for her to say that this is nice.
Cap.
That's not
true. Like, you don't even know what I got on. You couldn't even tell me where any of the stuff that I have on come from.
Couldn't. And I don't understand at what point we got to this place where shut up. I don't understand where we got to this place where women and having autonomy over their body and having,
That's what that is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Like, I'm not dressing for you to say anything. Most of the time, I saw this video where it was a guy. He said he went out with his two female friends. Both of them had on similar outfits. Similar outfits. None of them was like dressed like all crazy or nothing like that. Similar outfits. They all went into the club. They were in a section. One girl was getting a whole bunch of attention while the other girl was not. It was because that girl gave off the energy that she needed the attention. But they were dressed the same. It had nothing to do with if she was giving off that energy that she needed the attention while the other girl was sitting there like confidently like she didn't need the attention.
One of them hoes was ugly.
That's not true. They were pretty girls. Man, they were not ugly.
Look, at the end of it all, like I don't know. Would you hire Keke Palmer if you walked into your place of
Keke Palmer ain't asking nobody for no job.
Okay, so somebody who dressed like her, would you give her a job?
Why would she go? Why would somebody who's looking for a job come into a professional workplace like that?
Who's in a relationship dressed like that?
What does my relationship mean?
Does my sexiness
it look like you hiring?
Does my sexiness go out the door just because I am now in a relationship with
hiring.
you?
Your sexiness should be for the person you're with.
No.
Everybody can see it. If you look good, you look good.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you
can look good in a button-down t-shirt.
Yep.
And some pants.
So I need to cover myself.
I'm not saying you have to cover yourself.
You need to be completely covered.
I'm not saying you have to cover yourself. But I'm just saying you can get compliments from just a regular wear.
Yep.
You don't have to show your shoulder, your breast, your butt.
Basically,
but that's my point. It doesn't matter what a female put on.
Yes,
she's gonna get looks. She's gonna get somebody's gonna say something.
But when you step out, you gotta remember you're representing your partner that's at home.
Yep.
So if you stepping out and you looking like a hoochie mama, if you line 3 hoochie mamas up, I won't know who's not a hoochie mama because all y'all look the same.
Yep, fact.
Okay, we all look the same, but you might come up and speak to us, and we all speak different.
But if I come up and speak, y'all not gonna speak back.
Why not?
Because women don't normally speak back.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. You gotta ask the women that's out there.
So okay, and I know we gotta close the show or whatever, but I guess a quick question is, what is the difference between sexy and naked to you?
Sexy and naked?
Yeah, because I start to notice that women can't differentiate the difference between sexy and being naked.
But trying to do that within the male standards is not, it shouldn't exist by male standards.
What do you mean? We're the ones looking.
Y'all gonna look regardless.
Okay, but what is sexy and what is naked? Is what she had on naked or sexy?
I
think what she had on was appropriate for where she was at. Would I say that it was her being? I would say part of her was naked.
Okay.
You can't deny that.
Okay.
Like yes, her butt was all the way out. She had on a whole thong. It was see through. You could see all her goods.
So she was naked.
But it was for that particular occasion and that place.
Can a woman be sexy without being naked?
Absolutely, just like a man can.
Okay.
So how would that look?
How would that look?
How would a woman be sexy without being naked look?
It depends on that woman's body type and what, she feels comfortable in. I feel like it's all about what that woman feels confident in will make her feel and look sexy.
I think men dictate what's sexy because we're the ones that
don't dictate.
That's
anything.
the sad part. I think y'all do, but y'all shouldn't because this isn't about y'all.
But we're the consumers.
You're not the consumer.
Yes, we are.
No,
yes,
you're not.
We are.
You are. Like this is a product that's out for sale or something.
It is.
No, it's not for sale.
Yes, it is. Everything's for sale.
If it's not for sale, then why are you dressing it up like it is?
But that's y'all are under the impression that we dress it up for you all.
Oh my God!
No,
but I'm asking if it's not for the man, why do you dress like that?
For me.
That's shit.
So you can't dress like that for you in your own home.
Right, you get it at home.
Ain't nobody else gonna see it.
So why do they need to see it?
It's for me. It's for I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable in it. I want everybody else to see how comfortable I feel in it. I feel confident. I look good. I'm not gonna. It's for me getting dressed. Yes. No, I walked out the house feeling confident.
Yeah, but you can stay at home if it's for you.
I'm not gonna.
So I need to stay in the house. Y'all sound crazy. I need to stay in the house. Yes.
If you have a man,
you sound crazy.
You can dress like that and walk around the house for your man.
Wow, so this has to be limited.
No, it's not limited. Why? Okay, let me put it like this. She's walking around showing her goods. If your man walks around and shows his dick print to everybody, how would you feel? If he started getting more attention now? Because he's showing his dick. Oh, girl, he got
I pulled this dick
If
print
he
out for
can't
me.
help it, what can I say?
I pulled this dick print out for
If
me.
he can't help it.
Yeah, he pulled a dick print
I
out.
pulled my dick
I
print
felt
out
sexy,
for
so
me.
I wanted to put it right down the side of my thigh for myself. But I got
That shit
views.
sounds stupid.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying.
No.
You understand what I'm saying.
No.
Okay, you making it sound stupid, but
No.
it's you
This
get
sounds
what
like how
I'm
you
saying.
just said.
No,
You,
I gotta get it dressed.
This is what we're gonna do. Put these gray pants on and then push it to the side and make sure you get the right bulge and everything.
Yep.
That's for me. That's because I feel sexy to show my bulge out.
There are
That's
some
not
women,
true.
I will admit that there are some women who purposely get dressed and go out to show off certain parts of their body for attention. Absolutely.
Okay.
Do I feel like Keke, that was her intentions? No. I feel like she was going to an Usher concert. You get dressed and everybody there dresses sexy. That was sexy for her, and she was feeling herself, and she went to a concert. She had a good time. How was she supposed to know that Usher was going to come out and serenade her?
Could she have been sexy without wearing that?
She could have, but why can't she wear
Why
it?
is
That's
she
what
limited
felt that
to-
night.
Why do you feel like it's a limitation?
Exactly. Why is she being limited? Or
No,
why
I'm saying,
is it
why do
being...
you feel like that's a limitation?
That is a limitation. You
By
saying
wearing
she can't
clothes
wear it?
that don't show your ass cheek, you feel like it's a limitation?
Yeah, you
Because
saying
it's
she
saying
can't wear
this,
it?
I can't do this.
No, I'm saying because I'm trying to identify and define the word sexy. I'm saying like, okay, if she could have been sexy wearing something that didn't reveal her, why couldn't she have just done that and respect her relationship?
How is she
But
disrespecting
That's what I want to
her
know. How is
relationship?
it a disrespect to
Is
the
the
relationship?
question.
You're showing off your partner's.
So
I
now
don't
we're talking,
belong to my
now
part.
we're
I
talking
belong to
ownership.
You don't, but
So now we're talking ownership.
Not
Now we're on
ownership.
slavery.
not
Okay.
slavery, not
Oh,
ownership.
Lord,
I'm
have
just
mercy,
saying.
Jesus.
Let
If you're with
My
someone,
people go.
if you're with someone and you respect them, you wouldn't show off all the stuff that he only should be able to see or she should only be able to see.
But that's to say that the person that I'm with has voiced their opinion and said that they don't like.
Why do I have
this
to
type of-
voice the obvious?
I'm quite
though?
sure. I'm quite
Why
sure.
not?
That's not
How am I
obvious.
supposed to know?
You don't believe that your body's the temple? It's sacred. Nobody is that a foregone
You act like
conclusion?
people
Yeah.
are entering my temple, viewing it from afar.
Is that acceptable to you?
Viewing it from
They're
afar
gonna
as
see it
opposed
anyway.
to actually experiencing it. That's two different things.
Okay, so if I took a naked picture of you and took it across the street and told KG to look at it, you good with that because he can't see it up close, just from afar.
That's not the same.
That's completely different.
That's not
That
the
is
same.
the
You
same
just
thing.
said he's viewing your temple. He can't necessarily go in it. How does that change anything?
What do you look?
You
Let me
butt
explain
cheeks.
something. It's some cake. It's some regular schmegula cake. You act like she bent over and shook it.
Okay, so
You
if your man
acting
goes to
like-
the club with his shirt off because he Morris chestnut up, you good with that?
Yeah, like, oh, he's seeking attention tonight. Look at that.
But he's seeking attention.
God damn.
But he's seeking attention. What are you doing?
He ain't getting the
He had
clues.
his shirt off. He didn't go in with the shit button, missing 3 buttons, kind of exposing something.
Where's my guy at, man?
I think when it comes to girls have more things that they could possibly show. Guys are limited on what they.
Y'all
It
can-
has to
all
be
y'all got
intentional
is a
for a
prank.
guy to
That's
do
it.
something.
That's
It's
all
very
y'all got.
intentional for you
Not
to walk
necessarily.
outside with a.
I walk outside in a shirt that I feel like I fit fine. And a lot of people will say, oh, you play football. I don't play football. It's my build. It's not intentional for me to show off my shoulders. But they ask, do you play football? And I say, no.
Bring them guns
So
out.
let's say she can't. Let's say that the dress wasn't. It didn't have her butt cheeks out. You can still see that she got butt. You can still see that she looked good.
But it's
I
not.
agree, but it's not intimate. It's not actually
That's
showing.
intimate.
That same.
Do y'all know what intimacy
outfit, That same outfit is an outfit that a woman trying to be sexy for her man
It's almost
would
lingerie.
wear.
It's almost lingerie.
See-through, it's sequins, whatever it is.
It's damn near
Am I right?
lingerie. It's damn near lingerie.
Am I right?
You're wrong.
So what would?
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
I'm not saying that. I don't feel like she was disrespecting her relationship. I don't think
don't.
that. I feel like
don't.
if there was a private conversation had between them where it was like, oh, I don't I'm not feeling comfortable with you walking out the house this type of way, or I'm not feeling comfortable with my girl looking a certain type of way, and I just dismiss that and then I go out in the world, yes, that's disrespect. But if there was never a conversation or there was never something said about you feeling uncomfortable with something that I wear, then it's not like I walked out and intentionally disrespected
So
you.
if I went and laid in the bed with two females and I didn't have sex with them, and my wife
You think
came
you
to
cannot
me
compare?
and said, I didn't know you had a problem with me laying in the bed with three women because we didn't have that conversation.
You cannot compare the two.
Wow.
You
So
can't.
that's comparable?
What are we talking? I mean,
You
certain
physically
things
laying
don't
in a
have to be
bed
said.
with
I didn't do
women.
anything. We're just laying here.
Aw, that's
we
cute.
didn't do anything. We're just
That's
laying here.
cute.
She didn't do anything. She just wore that dress.
Exactly.
So if Usher didn't have a shirt on, y'all be okay with what just happened to him?
If he didn't have his shirt
He was shirtless. Would you be okay with it?
The bottom line is, was
Answer
Keke Palmer
the
okay with
question.
it?
If he had his shirt off,
If Usher had his shirt off in this right here, would you be okay with it?
and she was wearing what she had on,
you'd be okay with it.
he was probably hot.
He's performing a concert.
And he looked like he got on leather.
we gotta close this out. Yo, oh my God. You can't tell me everybody on YouTube think like this, man.
I mean, you can't. I
I'm
expected
just trying
more
to give
from
her
y'all.
the benefit of the
Very
doubt.
conservative.
I'm
very
just trying to give her
conservative.
the benefit of the doubt.
That's
I
not
just feel like,
conservative.
man,
It's
y'all
very
just tend to-
conservative. It's very it's not modern day.
You do know most men have a problem with what she was wearing if we're talking relationship. And I know we got to close out. I'm just going to finish and say most men have a problem if that was my girl. Whether it was Usher, whether it was the fucking bellhop on a cruise ship,